Hey everybody, welcome back. Sorry I missed yesterday and I'm a little late today. I am going to try to start earlier. It's just we have a friend we haven't seen in a while coming over to eat dinner with us tomorrow night, so I've been trying to clean up the house and then just keep up with Rory and Rowan. Sandra had a work function tonight. So I've just been really busy. just a lot of real life stuff. But I'm here tonight. I'm going to play at least 2 or 3 games. I guess let's do Rakan.
Let's dance.
And tomorrow, I don't know. We'll see. I'll post and let you guys know. I will do my best to get maybe a tier list out, but I still have a pretty good amount of things that I need to do for tomorrow, so. But I will do tier lists at some point over the next couple of days. I'll do tier lists for all roles, and I'll do a patch notes. I don't think the patch notes is going to shake things up too much. What's up, Faded? What's up, Iwa? Nice. Back in Japan, ready to lose. Oops, what did I do? Yeah. Zyra, eh? Wait, what is their bottom? Ivern? They're basically all magic. It's possible I should have done double magic resist, but if I go mercs, like, that's a lot anyways. I'm trying to remember the order I'm supposed to do this in. Nope, wrong order. Come on, YouTube, small indie company.
You are all about to witness my majestic epicness. Unless I get killed. But
It's probably a my system, like, priority thing or something. I don't know. Okay, so I'm supposed to pull that down. Let me get out of Discord. I don't know why Discord's... This like random crap just like starts up. I need to disable it.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Okay, there we go. Did they kill Aatrox? Is he that bad? It didn't look like it was gonna be like he'd still be good. It looked like he still would be a strong champion. I don't know if I said that correctly. It's late night. What the? Okay.
Minions have spawned.
Man, I'm using some real cleaning products, dude. This stuff is actually good. I'm actually kind of liking cleaning. I mean, our house has never been like a complete pigsty, but we don't clean as much as we should. We just had like some jank knockoff cleaning supplies, I think. But I've been rocking this Mr. Clean on the floors. I'm like, holy shit, that does get it really clean. And scrubbing bubbles. Been very impressed. Liquid plumber on the drains. It's great. Okay, so it's what the fuck? They're doing like double jungle or some weird shit?
they are scared of where I'm from.
First blood.
How does that work? Hey, thanks, Vlad. I don't know if you've seen me. Yeah, my wife cut my hair a little while ago. I look very different depending on how I wear my hair. So if I have it like curved across like this, I lose like 10 years. But if I like part it down the middle and like pull it back, I look like 10 years older. So it just kind of depends. I need to try to keep it this way most of the time. But my wife did cut it a while ago. Yeah, I can't remember how long it's been since you've been here, but I appreciate it. But yeah, my wife's always just like, wear it like that. She's like, do not part it in the middle. Okay, so Ivern just gave up like 1.5 levels to... If I would have ignited, maybe we kill him. I didn't know he'd get that low. I don't know. He has shields and they have heal.
And that's why I love it.
What is this like troll shit, man? It's cool, I guess. Fabuloso floor clean. I haven't tried it, man. I'm new to the keep it super clean game. But I tell you that Mr. Clean, I got the one that smells like Gain. They only had a few kinds in the store. I kind of like the nature-y sort of smell if I can, like the timber or wood sort of smell. Probably. I don't know if she ignited. I'm just assuming she probably did. I don't think I can stay for this. Nunu can probably cover it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I
I'm
am
just
here to entertain myself. But you too.
Give me the ward, I guess. God. Why are junglers so freaking dumb when it comes to covering lanes? Like, you see a cannon wave crashing, like that cannon is worth almost an entire jungle camp, and you can go get your camp after that. Like, he could have easily just snowballed down there, chomped the cannon, maybe even 1 or 2 more minions, and then just go back to work. Like, Nunu's so fast too, it's not like you're losing that much.
They ain't seen moves like mine.
But they just like never leave the jungle unless it's a gank. I don't know, it just doesn't seem like it's that difficult of a concept. It's like, minions are dying to a tower. You are very close to them, you should probably go get them.
Humans call it battle. Just a dance.
You son of a fucking bitch.
I've been kicked around since I was born. It's alright. It's okay.
Pissed me off so much, man. Like, we're sitting there, totally uncontested. We're trying to let it push towards us, which is the only reason I'm not executing it with Relic Shield. And then he fucking takes it with 4th shot. Ugh. Such an unforced error, but it's a huge deal. Like, it delays my wards by like 2 minutes if I miss a cannon.
I'm just here for the party. If you look at things the right way, it's
Oh, I forgot. I saw the Azir. I was like, wait, is Jason in this game? So I messaged him, and I was like, I forgot. I don't think he is.
has been slain.
Alright, come on.
Humans think that to believe in something new,
Is it still aggroed?
that's their problem. Why is it taking so long to get back to the action?
Trying to get your deer to waste time. Can we flame this easier? Let's try not. I try to be positive as much as I can. I just got tilted by the cannon. Yeah, we are like massacring them on CS though with this like cute roam BS.
Okay, Rakan. Get him watching. Burn him.
Do I go for him? She's almost out of mana. Your deer could be here though.
You have slain an enemy.
Okay. We don't want your harmony. We want ours.
Nice.
Shut down.
We must. I get too much value off of mercs. I hate having to get it, but like,
You
An
weren't a little
enemy
frightened.
has been slain. An ally has been slain.
they just have too much stuff. It is like double jungle support Ivern.
They will remember my name.
But he didn't get a smite item. Aren't you supposed to get a smite item instead of a support item? Why is Fiora going pork? I don't know, it's probably bad.
Look good. I feel good. Let's kick some ass. Is my cloak right? Yes, it is.
I don't know how Nunu's not like more ahead. Like Udyr has tried to do stuff down here so much. God, he almost took another one from me. Gotta fight him for the cannons. We're pushing this time though, so I definitely want to get it. Last time we were trying to freeze. Or at least I thought we were. Can we kill her? I think maybe. I don't know.
An ally has been slain.
All right, let's push.
I do not wish to kill the mortals.
Can we?
I want them to fear the
We probably have to give it. Okay, well, I got her flash.
An enemy has been slain.
I guess we probably get 2 plates off of this.
This is
Okay, there's his ult. No, run, dude! Give me deers here. The fuck?
Shut down.
Literally pops fucking Daisy. have any mana.
Our kind will see.
Nice.
I can't wait.
That was kind of weird, but God. All right, let's go with that.
They ain't ready for what?
So awkward. Almost had enough for the Mejais. Yeah, Fifi needs Tiamat. That item's just so... I'm just not a believer in Bork on the vast majority of champions. Like, yeah, you do get, like, movement speed off of it, I guess, but... I don't know, it just does not seem as strong. At all. Okay, he's got, Gale Force.
There's wildness in the bees and flowers.
An enemy has been slain.
I did not see that. No way. One more? Okay, yeah, we got it, I think. No way, dude. Oh my god, okay. Does he have... Okay, he got Leandri's. Was not expecting the Malzahar. I should have not been that close to the wall.
I am only as wild as magic.
Pretty big wave. Ah, damn it! I autoed the wrong one on accident. That was a decent little mistake.
Humans claim it is yours. Fence us away. Cover it.
You will learn what beauty truly is.
I'm here. I'm gone. I am so gone. Every road leads someplace. I don't do safe.
Can he really just... God damn it. He probably put a ward right there. Yeah.
An ally has been slain.
Forgot my
An ally
How does that
has been
work?
slain.
Was he ulted, I guess?
Without wild magic, we have no children. We have no future.
Through my work.
We gotta try to get a kill here. Oh my god.
I'm gonna live forever.
Daisy!
I'm gonna burn this place down.
Oh, if he would've just hit that.
So I can burn it again.
I should have waited on the Ivern W. This guy just thinks he's so much stronger than he is. I just wasn't able to punish him for it. Why is this here roaming top when Dragon's up? Oh. I mean, like, there's no tower to take, there's no Rift Herald. It's like, cool, but
For us,
they get to pressure mid and they get Dragon. Unless Nunu, like, Flash steals this. I don't know how I did not hit, what's her name? Zyra with my ult. Okay, well, he got it.
An ally has been slain.
I got freedom. I got a
An
live.
ally has
I
been
got
slain.
a cause I die for.
Fuck.
That's who I am.
This time the auto, I should have just W'd it.
I dance because I'm free.
How the hell did these little clowns get behind me?
Your turret has been destroyed. Your turret has been destroyed.
Fuck. Missed him on the W. He's not gonna get him. God damn it, I hate these metas, man. Like the Hecamudir meta. I mean, they're getting different items, but it's just like these brain dead, just high speed, super tanky, super damage. Like zero skill champs. I mean, I think almost everybody hates those meta, except for the people who, like, you know, exploit it.
If Zaya says someone has
I
to
say, I think
die,
almost everyone hates that. Like, the meta that people want is, like, the Lee Sin Elise meta. Or, like, Lee Sin Jarvan or something like that. Yeah, but somehow he's not. Like, it looks squishy. But then he just, like, one-shots you. And, like, there's no counterplay to his ult, except for Flash. I mean, I guess if you have mobility, like, you can maybe outplay it, but... Yeah, he's an assassin, but he's still, like, is pretty hard to kill. And you can sneak in a tanky item in there somewhere. Oh, if she hit that, that would have been nice.
I am definitely in a dangerous situation.
What is he?
I'm G to the D. Holding time and
Bro, like, did you not see that ward? Where'd he go?
I don't need anything.
Oh my god, the silence stops Nunu. I didn't realize that. I mean, I guess like Soraka's does, so it makes sense, but...
When I get sad, if I stop being sad and be all serious, true story.
Has been slain.
Holy shit. No way. I almost paid for trying to help her out. We pushed the lane, man. Fuck, he's gonna make me use my flash.
Peekaboo. Zaya,
Okay, that actually did some damage, but he's still probably gonna kill him.
Rampage.
Because, you know,
Ain't nothing I say should be taken seriously. That's why
I should not have tried to clear that wave with my W. Like, with Udyr right there, that was pretty dumb.
Ally has been slain.
I hate this champion so much. I haven't seen an Udyr, like, be this strong in a minute.
some fun. What is this?
Really, it's just like you only see these champs though when it's just like really degenerate, imbalanced items. I think is when you see them, because there's no skill. It's either like they have items
What humans
that
call
make them
magic.
degenerate, or they're horrible and like can't be played.
Let's see what's happening now.
Like there's really not much in between. God damn it! I'm gonna lose this. Fucking Ivern, dude. We better not lose. I'm so annoyed if we lose to the Zyra Ivern bot where we are up like 70 CS. Yeah, it's just Udyr like carrying the whole team. Like Malzar's doing some stuff. Nunu's like okay. That build on Nunu, I'm not thrilled about though.
Our magic is a fury. It is a song you cannot resist.
Maybe I shouldn't have gone Mejai's this game, because like Udyr, I just can never escape Udyr. Like if he catches me out, like I just have to be with on the same screen as an ally, or I'm just not escaping him.
An ally has been slain.
Udyr here? I thought I saw him.
Danger is as fun as you let it be.
Alright, I didn't have any stacks to begin with, but where's Udyr?
You have been slain.
I don't know. I guess he's just farming.
Enemy has been slain.
Interact Cassid and Gigabuffs? What did they do to him? I mean, Cassidon's another brain dead champion that I just don't like. I like it when he's not viable. At like Gold Plus.
They think they can catch me.
I'm a big fan of champions that like require skill.
Ally has been slain. Your turret has been destroyed. Your team has destroyed the turret.
Cassidon is about to be able to do some damage, I think. Or not Cassidon. Azir.
This looks like another dangerous situation. Thankfully, I can improvise.
There's not really an objective, so I might as well just give that to Jhin. Jhin is hopefully going to be able to do damage to him. Just need that XP. I need 13.
The universe loves me.
Surprised she didn't repost anything there.
They will see my dance. Then they will know magic.
Oh shit, I should not have. Bro, come the fuck on. Like, it's so obvious they're there, and I pinged it.
I will make them dance. I will make them feel.
What? Please tell me motherfucker dies. Oh my god! Alright. Count it. 2 stacks on Mejai's. Let's go. Well, I do think mages are pretty bad. So, that's probably okay. I think. I don't know. I mean, it's just like trying to solve like one major problem by creating another major problem. Like, just stop giving everything so much survivability and damage. Like, make people actually have to make choices. Well, he's at full item. I guess he's got to get rid of his wards here in a second. Is Irelia still fucking losing this? How? Probably didn't need to ult there. I wasn't sure if she was going to flash or not.
We talk about their lies.
I can't be out this far.
Moves right.
I don't know what I'm supposed to
Time
ward.
to show it. I dance because I'm free.
USS on Jin. Yeah, I mean, it does help if he... I guess there's a lot of chain CC. Please tell me. I was about to say, thank God this clown died. It's like, that was so dumb. Like, running up behind 4 people, and I guess he didn't know Azir had a tower there or something. He finally done fucked up. Like, we have enough damage to actually kill him. And that, like, 1v5. We got him this time. Can we? I mean, Irelia has pressure. Alright.
They're scared of dark. They're scared of magic. They are scared of where I'm from.
Really? Okay.
Your team
Well, QSS protects you, but the you know, the big issue is we need a lot of damage for Udyr as well.
Name one genius.
So I was just worried we wouldn't have enough damage to kill Udyr. Like, he's got 2 utility items. I don't know if you can do that. The anti-healing. I mean, like, I could be getting anti-healing, I guess.
I will walk in.
I think that's too
I will
cute.
dance.
Well, it does have crit on it. I forgot. Mercurial, like, is kind of a real item, sort of.
All filthy and dangerous. And that's why I love it.
Oh yeah, we just win. Hell yeah. Get that clown show out of here. 25 stack Mejai OP.
Okay. It's a revolution.
Take off the last 2 fights, basically. But I mean, it really does just take like 1 fight to get back to value. You just need 6 stacks.
Has destroyed a turret.
A lot of work.
Victory.
Yeah, I just don't hardly ever see anybody get... Well, I don't see a lot of ADCs get to 4 items anyways. But typically, it's, you know, your Mythic, and then... a lot of people still get a Zeal item second, and then Infinity Edge, and then Dominix. And the game's almost always over by then. But I don't think he got a Zeal item. He just did, I don't think, right? Gale Force, LDR, Infinity Edge. Like, he didn't get Rapid Fire. No, he did. I mean, they had a lot of CC. Like, it's still a good item. And it worked out. I was just afraid he wasn't going to do enough damage if he goes for that item. Right? Because, I mean, they not only have Malzahar, but they've got Udyr stun, Ivern CC. That's almost 2 seconds on the Q. Zyra's E is, like, max rank, close to 2 seconds. So... And you do get a lot of value off the magic resist against their team, too. So, I mean, it's a good item. For how many kills he had, though, and how many items he had, I feel like the damage was a little on the low side. But that's because he did get a lot of utility. Yeah, he did. Well, did he? Yeah, but I think what I was saying is typically you would not even get that until 5th for a lot of people. Yeah, exactly. But he skipped Rapid Fire. And I'm saying, like, most people go Rapid Fire second, I feel like. And then they get LDR after Infinity Edge. Or they'll go, like, Phantom Dancer. Just some kind of Zeal item second. Because it's cheaper, you know, it's like, I think it's like 2,600 gold still for the Zeal items, might be 27. But it's cheaper, it has good build components, and, you know, a lot of those items have pretty good utility. So you get extra movement speed with Phantom Dancer, or you get the extra range with Rapid Fire Cannon. Yeah, it's not as big because the attack speed converts over to AD at a somewhat unfavorable rate, I believe, but I think it's mostly just for the curve, just so you get your second item a little faster, and usually you want the utility of more speed or more range. But yeah, I mean, against their comp, I'd probably do, like, his first 3 items, too. Because LDR plus Infinity Edge as third is, and Gale Force, that's like your maximum sort of burst and like armor penetration, anti-tank kind of build. could have gone for healing reduction second, but I thought Knight's Vow might protect Jen a little bit more. Bork on Jen, well. Please, Krug, don't do it. That's still just so dumb. Like, I'd rather them honestly just say player 1, player 2, blah blah blah. Who's tilted? I guess these guys are duoed. Who would think a Yuumi main named Pillow Princess is boosted? Yuumi main with a 90% win rate on Viego and Vex. Is Vex like a booster champ? Maybe? Our team's looking kind of trash though. I might dodge this. Like, Pantheon Ezreal is rough. And these guys just got run over, I think, by some, like, boosters or something. That's what I'm gathering. Like, they're salty. They got punked by some boosters.
Let's dance.
Who boosted the preseason? I mean, that's true. Maybe they're looking at last season's stats or something. I don't know. I mean, 90% could also... I guess you'd have to play at least 10 games to get 90%. If it's literal 90%, but if the person... If it's like 80%, the person's like 4-1 on a champion, like... It's not that big of a deal. These guys are already tilted. Apparently, some people over there are really good, possibly boost. Ezreal and Pantheon are trash. Talia and Vlad are like okay, but not great. I think I'm just going to use 3 on this. Does Teemo beat Pantheon? Or Pantheon beat Teemo? I was thinking Teemo can just blind him when he goes in. Because his E, doesn't that count as auto attacks, his little multi-swing thing? Triggers Bork. Pretty sure. I don't know. Teemo and Panth are both not great. I've seen like some okay Teemos relatively recently. I'd probably rather have Teemo, honestly. I don't know. Like, Pantheon can sort of take over the game, but he's like so one-dimensional. Like, Teemo, at least with those shrooms, has... Can't, if he builds what I think is correctly. If he builds for the AP. But there's so much, like, lifesteal in the game. Alright, so Jason may not join us tonight. But that's okay. This might be my last game. That sucks. We've only played 1 game, right? That kind of sucks, but I do have to get up early. But I didn't want to miss 2 days in a row. Kids are back in school, so I gotta you know, take Rory in, and I've been late the last 2 days. First 2 days in, so I really got to do a better job of getting her there. I mean, there aren't really that many consequences for her being late, but, you know, in elementary school, like kindergarten, like 3 to 5 minutes late, but it's like, why not just be on time, you know? I need to set a good example. And there's just really, I mean, there's just no way I can't, like, adjust something to get there 5 minutes faster, you know what I mean? So, I've always struggled with time. As someone, I'm like 99% sure I have ADHD based on everything I experienced as a child and people tell me was going on as a child. They didn't diagnose that stuff in the 80s. So most of you guys have probably heard this story, but they made up a grade between kindergarten and first grade at my school called transition. And it was almost like a special ed kind of thing. But it was basically they would put all the kids that probably had ADHD, instead of testing them, they just throw them all in that class. It was supposed to be like, you're smart enough academically to pass kindergarten, but you can't sit down in a seat and focus for a long period of time. So it was just more of like an open classroom where you could still, you know, explore a lot of stuff. And we were still learning a lot of, like, good things. I remember learning, like, the planets in order. I remember thinking that was really cool, and I don't think they taught that until 3rd grade at the time. Special speech classes in elementary school. Yeah, man, I mean, there's just stuff that helps people out. I feel like it's a lot better these days. I mean, it was fine, but almost like everything that I've heard, I never thought about it until fairly recently when there's become a lot more visibility on it, and I've had students write about it, and I've been sort of briefed about it from student disability services and things like that for students who get accommodations for it, and it's just like, I'm like almost certain I've got it. Like there's virtually no way, because I went to transition, I was always just class clown, just like crazy, running around, always getting in trouble, getting like just stupid disciplinary crap when I was in elementary school, like doing flips in the hallway or like busting milk cartons over my head in lunch. I was just always like attention seeking, just doing stupid stuff. Like I said, nothing like bad. I wasn't like setting things on fire or like beating people up or anything. But I was always like in trouble. At least in elementary school. And yeah. But I was able to mask it because apparently, you know, one feature of it, and they say, I've read a lot of stuff on it, is that students with like a high IQ can sort of hide it or can like play around it a little bit better, because if you're interested in something, you can hyper focus. So you can really like dig in and get a lot done on it. But if you're not interested in it, then it's just like really hard to pay attention. So I was just a very curious kid, and I just got interested, and I really liked school and trying to learn a lot of things, and I think that helped me out. Whereas a lot of other people that were in that class with me down the line, many of them really struggled as adults. You know, in middle school and high school, I think almost none of them went to college. The ones that I remember, the 5 or so that I remember from that transition class. So a lot of people with ADHD, it's a lot more debilitating, but I think I was just lucky enough to kind of develop around it to some extent. But it still does affect me. My memory is not great. I cannot remember some things, which is, you know, one thing with it, and then, you know, my focus just kind of jumps around a little bit. But the weirdest thing is I have like no concept of time. Like, if I don't have, like, a clock in the room, or I'm, like, not paying attention, then you could tell me something took 5 minutes, you could tell me it took an hour, and it would be, you know, that's somewhat extreme, but not really. Like, I just really, really lose track of time. I just don't have an internal clock. So I'll always think, oh yeah, I can do that in 10 minutes or whatever, then I'll start doing it and it'll take like 30 minutes. Or, yeah, I can definitely get over here. So, part of it's procrastination, but part of it is just like, legit, I just have a really hard time gauging, like, how long something is going to take. But again, like, I could play around it. Like, I've got hard data. I just have to believe the data. I'm like, okay, I need to leave my house at this time, or I won't make it. And I'm like, but maybe I can make it. It's like, no, I can't. Kind of get a little bit of a thrill by being on the edge, too. Be like, well, like, on time, you know, like, can I get there just barely, you know, just kind of sweating it out. Just unnecessary drama. I do think that, well, I don't know enough mathematically or in terms of physics regarding time. I mean, my philosophical, you know, upbringing makes me think that time is a construct. But it kind of depends on how you're defining time. If time is, like, related to motion, which it very well, like, probably is. It is, like, a variable that makes sense, you know, in physics and a lot of other, you know, sciences and things like that. So, I don't know. Like, it feels like, I think our perception of time is very different from any sort of objective time. Like, my explanation of ADHD time right there. But I think everyone has a slightly different sort of perception of time. So I think perceived time is different than objective time. We really don't have access to objective, like, anything. Because we're always a subject, because we're conscious. Like, if humans didn't exist, though, stuff would still move around. Right? Like, I think that's sort of what time is supposed to be, is it's just like a way of trying to quantify motion.
Let's dance.
But, I mean, time is also relative, right? There's been, it's not a constant. You know, when you start moving closer to the speed of light, time slows down, at least according to Einstein's theories. And then there are, you know, several weird things that go on when you start thinking about the quantum world. And obviously I have an extremely elementary, like, understanding of this. I'm sure you guys, anyone that's done any sort of physics at a college level or beyond is going to know more than me about this. But, you know, you've got, like, quantum entanglement, stuff like that, where things can, like, influence other things without actually, like, moving to them. Like, just weird shit happens in the quantum realm, I think, that affects time. I think, like, magnetism might be able to affect time. So, yeah, I mean, a lot of that is very small, like, minute changes, but, like, it does add up, and there are situations where, like, time can be altered. So I don't necessarily think, but again, that sort of perceived time, it's, like, relative to how fast someone is going, I think. I don't know. I'm out of my element. Time is interesting, though. I actually had a whole course on time, but it was, like, in a literary theory, like, philosophy class kind of thing. We read different novels that were talking about time in different ways. read several sort of theorists and philosophers that were thinking about time in different ways. I can't remember a ton about it. It was probably like 12 years ago. But it's fascinating. I really like math and science. I've like watched videos on calculus and stuff. I watched a video on statistics and the Black-Scholes model for options pricing. I really enjoyed it. I think I was just fuck. I was trying to wait on her to flash, but I think there's no way we get her if I don't. I just feel like the way that I learn is not compatible with the way that math is taught. I was talking with one of our friends who is a math major. She got her undergrad in math, and she's a PhD student in chemical engineering. And she just thought she found it amusing. I was trying to explain that, like, I was like, man, if they would just give me the context behind a lot of these discoveries, like, as they taught it, like, why was this created in this, like, cultural moment historically, like, which kind of problems is this trying to solve, like, I think that would help me out a lot. And she's like, yeah, she's like, yeah, it sounds like what a typical, like, English, English professor way of thinking or something like that. I was like, true. I mean, I don't know. Like, I was, like, good at math for a while. Like, I passed Calculus 2 in high school, but I got a D in it. Almost got an A in Calc 1, failed the final, got a B, and then Calc 2 just fell off a cliff. But that's when I realized, I was like, I'm just memorizing stuff like a puzzle. I don't understand it on, like, a fundamental level. Okay. Yeah, I had to blow Ignite to get Vayne off, I think. Fuck.
I will make them dance. I will make them hear.
Oh, she's gonna take shots. Did she not flash? She just didn't want to flash. But with like YouTube, and I could probably teach myself, if I just had like a good teacher that could just really break it down. Like, my high school teacher was good at like explaining the math, but I feel like in math, they just, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but they just like try to explain how stuff works with like just the numbers a lot. And they have a hard time sort of vocalizing verbally how stuff works. Like, there are word problems, but
Don't leave nothing. Bring it all.
I don't know. If it was explained to me in more of a philosophical way, and there's a lot of like overlap, I think, between many types of philosophy and math.
I look around these forests and I hear them.
I don't really learn by doing, like, I can do it a lot, and again, if I'm just like memorizing it, I can look at a problem and say, okay, I'm supposed to do this kind of formula here. If I do it a lot, like, I can recognize stuff, but I don't think I really understand it on a fundamental level just from doing it a lot. Like, I can get a little bit better at performing operations, but I can't be, like, creative. Good God.
All right.
Wow, he went Ignite? Okay.
Humans call it battle. Just a dance.
It's kind of like League. Like, I don't know. You can get better at League just by playing it a lot, but if you just play like 10,000 games and you're silver, like that doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna get out of silver, you know what I mean? Like, doing it is very useful, but I think with some things, like, you really have to understand, like, why you're doing it. Like, why are you freezing this wave, right? Like, what are you, not just, like, some challenger told you to freeze, but, like, why should you do that here and not do that over there? You know what I mean? It's like, okay, I need to do a geometric proof here, but like, why should I do that instead of doing these other options? Because that's really what happened to me in Calculus 2 was there were just too many formulas. It started to get creative. Once it gets creative, I couldn't do it because I didn't understand it fundamentally. So I could kind of like fake. I didn't fake because I didn't like cheat, but I didn't understand it on a fundamental level. But I could just sort of like wander my way through it until it starts to get creative. But then it's like, okay, there's, you know, 100 different ways you could solve this problem. There's not just one correct journey you can take to get to the right destination. There's a lot of different ways you could go. That's when it became a problem. Wow, she's fucking 6? How the fuck did she get 6? I guess Janna roamed.
It don't take a lot of words to tell the truth.
Yeah, because I would talk to my friend Corey, who's an engineer now, and he was very good at, you know, math. But he would explain how to do this problem. He would be like, oh, just use vectors or something here. And I'm like, what the hell is that? Hey, and then he like showed me the thing, and he was like, "Oh yeah, that's a physics thing." He's like, "I forgot we haven't learned that in Calc 2 yet." Something like that. So like he could solve it like a Calc 2 problem using like physics information because it all overlaps at a certain point. But I didn't get it. I was like, I don't know. Janna's gonna be annoying to deal with. Dude, we were getting fucking camped so hard. Why am I so slowed? How does this Nunu have any farm? I guess Rammus has been down here a couple times too. See, I never took physics.
Why is it taking so long to get back to the action?
I really just honestly wanted to take calculus for the challenge. When I got into high school, I was like, okay, what's the biggest, baddest class here? I want to make sure I get it. That's my goal. I was like, Calc 2, that's a year 2 college course.
Move with it. Dance.
According to the description, I'm gonna do it. Was it worth it? I mean, I never ever use that information. I don't think. I mean, you have to be careful sometimes saying that you never use anything because there's lots of stuff that influences us, influences our ideas, sort of who we are. How we think, all of that, and we don't even realize it. Like, we don't know how we know something, or we're forgetting how we know it, or like just how influential something was. But the material itself, I don't think, like, I don't use that material. Now, I did enjoy, now I almost failed it, like I said, but I did enjoy the company. I had really good friends. It facilitated me like hanging out with two of my best friends, and they helped me study and stuff like that. So there was lots of good like side effects out of it. It was probably really good for me to be humbled, at least somewhat, and say, wow, this is some shit I just can't do, no matter what. Like, I almost never face that academically. I know that sounds however it sounds, right? But I really had, like, if I didn't do well in something, it was because I was lazy. And I did well in most of my classes. But if I didn't do something, it was because I was lazy. But that was one class where it was like, no matter how hard I tried, and I tried hard. I studied for like 3 hours a night in high school just for that class. Like, I would meticulously go over every homework problem, review them, do the extra problems, just do everything I possibly could. Study with friends, get extra help from the teacher, like everything. Still, just could not do it. Just brick wall. I really honestly only passed probably because, you know, she was pretty generous with partial credit. You could do vectors probably in 9th grade. I don't know. I'm sure it's probably a lot more advanced today than when I went to school. But that was like that, and then Spanish 5 that I took. Similarly, like, I just could. Now, part of that, though, was the way it was taught. Like, I was good at other Spanishes, and I did well in college at Spanish. That teacher just was not that great. Bless her heart, she was kind of nice. She was trying. She was just like a, I think she was still an undergrad. And so she just really, and I think she was just doing that just to kind of get a line on her CV to be more competitive. But our previous Spanish teacher just left. And we needed a replacement, so they got her. So she was trying, but she had no experience teaching. She just really wasn't qualified to teach that class. Like, she knew Spanish, but she didn't know how to, like, explain the Spanish that well. Fuck. Shanna's annoying as hell. But yeah. I was gonna miss her anyways, but Vayne tumbles forward, I can trade. Riot's under a lot of heat. Yeah, they fucking mismanaged everything. Like, with this preseason and going into the season. It's just like, what the fuck are you doing? I don't know, like, preseason, you do basically nothing. You help the most degenerate champions become more degenerate. Right? Like, the bruiser champions, what's been the problem all year or for like 2 years? Bruisers and fighters, you know, creating items that give defense, offense, and utility lifesteal, and then you go and, you know, change like Ravenous Hunter. So yeah, like the preseason was one of the worst preseasons, like possibly the worst I've ever seen. It's not like they ruined the game, but it was just like the decisions were so bad and they didn't do anything interesting. So the preseason sucked as far as like switching up the game. And then it's like, oh, I haven't seen it. Is it horrible? I'm not surprised. But yeah, like, you're gonna get rid, first of all, you're gonna get rid of Dash, who, I mean, I'm not like the biggest Dash fan in the world. I don't hate him or anything. I thought she flashed earlier. Did she just ghost that? Maybe I should have autoed her more. But you're getting rid of Dash. It sounds like he was surprised and he did not want to leave based on his tweets. He's like almost everybody's favorite who like really likes that. Like the analyst desk. And the big thing is people like the analyst desk. People like other people to talk about it, not just watch the game. People like to hear the analysis. People like the production value. Right? They like having some other stuff like leading up to the game. They like, you know, thinking about it, theorizing it. Makes it more fun to watch. And so it's like, I get it if they have to make some kind of cuts or whatever, but it's like, he should not be it. He can't be that expensive. There's no way he's that expensive. Like, surely you can cut something else. Shit, we're gonna get...
They're scared of dark. They're scared of light. They are scared. Where
Okay. So, yeah, that was a terrible decision. What else are they... Oh, and they changed the schedule. Like, who the hell schedules an esport? Isn't it like Thursday at noon? Like, what the fuck is that?
Your turret has been destroyed.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what the hell? You really can't find another time? Like, some people speculated, oh, well, maybe they want, like, Europeans to be able to watch it because there's, like, more viewers in Europe. Right? It's like, okay, but I don't know. I mean, I don't have the numbers. It seems troll as hell. That's like the only logical thing I could think of would be, okay, they, you know, 80% of the viewers of the NALCS are actually European. It's like, okay, if that's true, I guess. But I don't know if that's true. But I doubt it. I would say, at best, it would be 50-50, but I still think it's more than that. It's probably like 30% or less.
it's awesome. Magic is supposed to be scary.
But it's like, beyond that, you should be trying to build a brand in NA.
Ecstasy needs a little. They think they can catch me.
Like, can you not put it on before or after Valorant?
Has been slain.
On, like, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday? Like, what the hell else is going on? Like, that's the biggest running theory, is that they are really trying to push Valorant more than League, because they think that Valorant sort of is the future. Because NA's just been bad for too long internationally, and it's just hemorrhaging fans. Whereas Valorant, I don't know, is NA good in Valorant? But it seems like you could keep both. I just don't know. Like, is Valorant like 12 hours for 2 days or something? Like, why can't you do League before or after Valorant?
They will see my dance. Then they will know magic.
Yeah, I mean, it just kind of feels like a big FU to NA. Like, they almost want people to not watch it, so that they're frustrated with that time, and somehow they will want to go watch Valorant or something. If Valorant does blow up, you know damn well that freaking, like, South Koreans or Chinese players or whatever they're gonna start playing it too. Like, if they want it. I don't know. Maybe the thought process is they'll just stick with League. I don't know. I think that I mean, it matters to people. I think it's dumb to like just not want to watch NA because they're probably never gonna win Worlds. It's like people are fans of like the Cleveland Browns and all sorts of other stuff too, where people don't win all the time. It's like,
I am not blind to any possibility.
I don't know. But I mean, it is what it is in terms of like viewer numbers. But yeah, I just think it's too premature to throw it under the bus.
Running? Yeah. I should probably be running.
Hey, what's up, crew? Good to see you, man. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think they should do more to collaborate and like embrace like fan communities. Like the
They will remember my name.
like the co-streams were very popular. Fuck. God, that's brutal. Okay, she kills them all though, I think. Oh my god, dude. Fucking shanked right there. I'm out of mana. Janet cuts me twice.
It's a revolution.
I don't have any mana. Literally can't do anything. I know it sucks because we're so close, but... Okay, so they moved LCS to Thursday. Do they have another day? Is it like Thursday, Friday at noon? But they moved it to noon on Thursday. Which is just like, no one's gonna watch it. Like, why not? If you want to do Thursday, fine. If you want to do Valorant, like, Saturday, Sunday, and do League Thursday, Friday, or whatever, like, why not just, like, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time? Or like 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Then California people, it'll be 5 p.m. And then some people, you know, can watch part of it. Like 8 maybe is a little late. But something in the evening. 7.
I don't do
Your
safe.
team has destroyed a turret.
Like, what else do they have going on? What are they afraid to compete with? Yeah, I mean, that's how it feels. It looks really bad. Like, they need to put a statement out. Have they not put a statement that says why they're doing it? That's what I don't understand. It's like, why can't you do half of the day on Friday or Saturday?
Is my cloak right?
I mean, I guess, like, they don't want to compete with LEC or something, but, like, do it during the other block.
Your turret has been
Do
destroyed.
Valorant during LEC, and then do League, like, after.
Hey! I hate it when she
I mean, I guess they don't want Valorant, they don't want anything to compete with LEC, so they're just doing, like, LEC plus Valorant on weekends,
They ain't seen moves like
which is still maybe okay, but it's like, at least do evening. Oh, they share an arena, okay. That is a little weird. I don't know, like, they need to do a much better job. Whatever their plan is, they need to explain it, and they need to come out with an affirmative statement that says we are not trying to fuck over LEC, or LCS.
humans will never
They need to explain why they're downsizing. Like, they just need to explain all this shit better. Unless they have, and I've missed it. Like, why are they getting rid of Dash? Not just, we appreciate Dash for all of your service, blah, blah. Like, why are you getting rid of him? Why are you putting LCS at noon?
I need the world to be scary. I don't apologize for it. I feel good.
Because, yeah, I don't think it makes sense. Well, they're not giving up on League. It sounds like they are extremely cutting costs on League in NA. Right? I assume they're still gonna keep, like, you know, big funding. I mean, NA is the weakest region and has the lowest viewership. So it's like, I understand it from a business perspective. I just think there's still stuff that could be done.
I dance because I'm free.
Wow. I wasted my ult on that. Okay. It's been so long since I've played against a LeBlanc. I forgot just how shifty she can be.
Magic.
Need to wait on her ult to wear off. Okay. There's Ghost and ult.
When I get sad, I stop being sad and be awesome instead.
Is that when most people are on Twitch? There's no way that's true. There's no way, like... When school's in session?
They ain't ready for what I'm bringing.
Oh.
Fun. I need some fun. Now.
Do I have my shield? I could just get hit, I could just get like flash ignited. Okay, I've got my shield. Fuck.
I will dance.
Oh, I healed off of, I forgot I was gonna heal off of my mythic. I could have gone in and maybe helped him more sooner. I thought I was still at 10% HP. I didn't notice I was ticking up. Now maybe, I don't know if I was out of range to heal him too. It's possible if I got closer, he would have also healed and we could have turned the whole thing around. I'm pretty sure that was a big blunder on my part. How are we behind?
Okay, Rakan. And I'm watching you.
Wait, is that live right now? What the fuck? Oh man, I didn't realize they were on Soul. Is the rod
It's
change
magic
live?
for a while. I'm just here for the party.
Movement speed? Aw, Empyrean. Okay. I didn't notice that Rod gives that movement speed. Cassidon's kind of creeping. Okay, there's the tornado. God damn it, fucking Janna. Fucking way, dude.
It's all filthy and dangerous. And that's why I love it.
Okay, I got her flash. I was not gonna hit her. Come here, you piece of shit! God damn. Fuck. I don't know how many Mejai stacks I had. No, I can't play lock screen, man. I'm sorry, you can't really play. It's extremely difficult to play League in Platinum with lock screen. I'll put it that way. Like, you need to be able to look around. Does anyone else have Grievous? They do have a decent amount of healing. I think I'll get Grievous next, I guess.
The universe loves me.
Yeah. Yeah, lock screen, I mean, I would say if you can learn how to transition off of lock screen, it'll be really good for you, because you need to be looking around on the map. I don't look around nearly as much as a lot of the high-end people.
There's wildness in the
No Titanic Mundo. That is a pretty... Seems like a pretty wimpy build. I would say just play an engage champ and learn how to engage, make plays. This Vayne's getting carried so hard, but she's about to start doing stuff. Nice, there we go. Okay, that's what we need.
get myself out. Okay. One. Woo!
All right.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Does he have smite? What the fuck? What? What? What?
Enemy double kill.
What?
Aced.
No chains.
Your turret has been destroyed.
What are her items that are...
The humans call it battle. It's just a dance.
I don't fucking... I'm still, like, just staring at it. I don't understand how she did that much damage in point... Like, it was literally just, like, a double... Like, she didn't even chain me. That's some fucking bullshit. That's 3.5 items. I have 92 magic resist. I know she has void staff, but like, it should reduce it by 30%. Even if she's cutting that much. No, she's not scripting. It was easy. Just W onto me and then QR. No, but like, even if she cuts 45%, I've still got, what, 50 magic resist? Well, let me see this. I can't remember the formula for it. I'm pretty sure 50 magic resist is at least 25% damage reduction. Right? Because 100 magic resist is 50%. And 200 magic resist is like 75% or 66%. And 300 is 75%. It's that math stuff. It's like... I don't know, is that logarithmic? I can't remember what the hell that's called, but... I guess. I don't know. I mean, it is what it is. Obviously, Riot's not cheating me. I just didn't think that... Oh, God. That she could do that much damage without chains. Like, I thought she at least had to chain me. Okay, but anyways, that's going to be it. Thank y'all very much. Hope you enjoyed it. Sorry it's a bit of a shorter stream. Like I said, I have to get up, take my daughters to school, and then I've still got to get some dinner preparations and clean house and do some other adulting stuff for tomorrow. But like I said, I'll probably be on. It might be a little bit later. Follow me on Twitter. At the Strap Prof, if you want. I'll tweet and let you know. I know Twitter's not super popular these days, but I'll let you guys know one way or another if I'm getting on. But anyways, that's gonna be it. Thanks. Have a good day.